This video got a lot to talk about. I will try to make everything as simple as possible. Let's start with her skill first. So, for Luna, we are using her unique weapon only, which is his first skill. We are not going to shoot our firearms here. We are only to support our teammates for this build. When we're using our first skill, it unlocks other 3 skills here. 2 skill gives our teammates a skill damage buff. 3 skills give us and our teammates some MP recovery. And when we're using 2 or 3 skills, it gives us 1 extra gauge here. And our 4th skill is the main skill to gain the gauges. It's similar with 2 and 3 skill, but we need to left click the cube here, and we need to hit the enemy to gain the gauge. So when the gauge is full, we can use our enhanced version buffs. And we usually only apply the enhanced 2 to our teammates. We are not going to use our enhanced 3. Enhanced 3 only give us some MP recovery, which is not related to the damage buff. So the skill rotation is going to be, when game started, we are going to use our unique weapon and trying to switch between 2 and 3 gains of gauge, and when the boss comes out, we use 4 to gain the gauges. And when the gauge is full, we press our damage buff here, buff for our teammates, and just cycle that rotation. And next, our passive here, we only need to pay attention to the Vivaci here, the second one. So their stacks, the max stacks is 20, and at the max stacks, it gives us 20% more movement speed. And there's another one called required stacks. It increases our skill range by 10% in each 2 stacks. So that means we can stack 10 stacks for the required stacks. So the 10 stacks here can times 10%. That equals 100% skill range increase. That means, look at our 2 and 3 skills range. The range is 8 meters here. Max range is 250%. The range is going to be 28 meters. That means when our passive is at 20 stacks, we only need 40 meters for our range, because our 40 meter is going to times 100% with our passive here. 14% times 2 equals 28. 28 is our max range here. So our range only needs to reach 14 meters. We don't need extra range here. So I'm using the amplification control here. It gives us 51% extra range, plus a 24% skill range on our reactor. That results a 14 meters range here. That's why I put amplification control here. And next I want to talk about the duration for our 2 and 3 skills. So let's look at the last 2 first, the exciting sound. The original duration is 5 seconds, but it's not. The original skill duration for this skill is not only 5 seconds. It's 14.5 seconds plus 5 seconds. So at the top of the exciting sound, there's exciting performance. We need to combine both duration together, and that results the final duration here. That's quite fun, right? So without any duration mode, our original duration is going to be about 20 seconds. And because our modules can double our durations, which means the buff for our teammates is going to be 25 seconds here. And by the way, your teammates have to stay in the circle, because the circle will refresh the buff. So here I'm running these 2 skill duration here, the blue one and the purple one. I'm choosing the MP accelerant here because it increases our max MP. and the max MP will result our skill power increase. Like I said, for now, it's about 600 max MP. So our non-enhanced buff is going to be 600 times 3.5. It's going to be about 20% skill power increase. If it's enhanced, it's going to be around 50%. So it's a 50% skill power increase for our teammates. I'm now going to reach the max max duration because it's like the max max duration is like 40 plus 40%, and this one's 20%. Only results 1 extra second. I don't think that works. Really, I don't think that works. So increase our MP here. 4 modules start going to increase our MP. Arc concretion here to increase our MP. And the blue one MP accelerant. I talk about this. And HP conversion here. Let's talk about the MP module here. So for the MP module, we have MP conversion is plus 20%. And defense one plus 8.5%. And shield conversion only plus 50%. And minus your shield somehow. So I select the highest amount MP here, because I'm equipped with 2 HP more here. The minus 50% HP is not going to affect me a lot. Yeah, that's the last 4. So 2 HP module here, 1 defense and 1 auto immunity. Let's go to the components first. So for the components, I'm trying to max the HP and max the MP here, because MP is related to our damage increase for our teammates. We can use these 2 sets here, increase our skill duration. That is good, but there's no 4 sets that fits Luna now. I test every single one, even the Hungary Sonic one. This set takes like at least 2 or 3 minutes to activate it. It takes too long, so I passed this one. It's really not useful. 2 or 3 minutes to activate the effects. Enzo Plus Gray can kill Gluttony in under 30 seconds. You are trying to use 2 minutes to activate your forces. What? And also this set is lack of HP here. It gives you 1 HP, 1 defense, and 2 max shield. That's kind of bad, I think. So just trying to max out your HP here. And for the second one, you want the max MP. That's very important. And for every single component, you want the elemental resistance here. The elemental resistance gives us a very decent damage reduction when it combined with the auto immunity. So I test with Desperate here without any modules. The first one is the Firearm attack. The second one is the Chill attack. Both number on every single one is the same pattern here. So with Firearm damage, without anything, it's like 411 damage. And the Chill attack is 455. With 13k Chill resistance, the Firearm attack stayed the same, but the Chill damage decreased to 324 here. And when we use 4000 Chill resistance plus 10% damage decrease, fire damage is this number and the Chill damage is this number. And that gives us the lowest damage intake compared to other 4. So we really need the elemental resistance on our components. We are not going to use any resistance from our modules. And also we don't have the space here. In order to max our HP, I'm using 2 HP here and some defense to stack the defense and auto immunity. That's the last slot. And that's the last slot for us. So that's the final build right here. It's the same with the Firearm one. I don't have the Firearm module right now, but the Firearm one they just modify the skill power into the Firearm damage. Everything else is the same. So the basic structure in this video also can use into the Firearm one. And our reactor. Like I said, skill effect range is very important to reach the 40 meters range. And the next one is the skill duration up. We're using skill duration because the cooldown here, because if you're trying to use any cooldown, it's not going to reduce the cooldown effect. It only reduces the cooldown when you failed the game here. So it's kind of useless. That's it.